At the moment, I am just heading into town right now. I'm actually just got into town in Mesa. Really good spot to camp overnight. There's a bunch of spots over here that are dispersed that van lifers utilize, campers utilize, Class C motorhomes utilize, truck lifers utilize. It's a community of just everyone that lives in their vehicles in a bunch of dispersed areas. But you also have the community of homeless where they have shopping carts and they're pushing shopping carts to their little tents, shacks over. So that's some of the places we can stay too. So be aware. I'm okay staying in those kinds of environments, but you may not be. So depending on what kind of van life you're really trying to live. I don't mind being next to people like that because to me they're just campers, they're homeless just like I am. So we're all just different, and I think that's cool. We all can connect on that level. Actually in town right now in Mesa to get water fill up. We go through about 7 gallons of water a week. So it's not very much water. We actually are very conservative, but we also have restaurants and things that we're able to get water at pretty common and pretty easy that we utilize as well. Such a beautiful day in Arizona. It is just so nice. Every day since I've been here has honestly been just really beautiful. I've only seen a few rainy days, a couple windy days, no super bad sandstorms or anything like that. I've had a couple of really windy days, but nothing more than that. Hey, Hab and I just got to Bulldog Canyon, and the roads to coming in here, Hab actually wants to go outside. Go. Anyway, the roads to get in here are pretty gravelly, but it's like very loose gravel that with my tires, it's pretty easy to get stuck. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about here. So, fair warning when you're coming to camp here. If you have a low vehicle, I see some cars here, so people still get in here, but it's kind of like this. I got stuck trying to womp around in here, so I stopped playing around and thought, okay, maybe I shouldn't get my house stuck in the middle of nowhere. But it says there's wild horses here, so maybe that's a thing we'll see. Cool. There was a gate to open and close when you came in, so that way the horses would stay inside, which is cool. It's pretty secluded, but there's a lot of people here, so not secluded anymore, but the spot in itself is pretty secluded. Yeah, not bad. It's actually a very beautiful view of lots of different kinds of mountains. Inspired by Van City Van Life the other day when I was watching his vlog. He got some stuff from the gas station, one of which was a Danish. So I picked that up for myself today, and some Starbucks little caramel frappuccino, and a delicious little breakfast that I get to have after getting way too drunk last night and throwing up on the side on the curb right next to my van. I parked at work, got drunk at work. After work, we clocked out. A couple of buddies just started to drink. Not bad. Just like that, we are in the dark nighttime. Baby, you made, I'm sorry, that sounded weird. You made steak. And it looks amazing. Steak, potatoes, and peas. My phone's charging, minus the cord. But I wanted to make this clip intentionally for the Jackery 240. Plug in it because it's able to do everything I wanted to do so far, and we only have the 240. I would want to get something bigger so we could run even more, but so far it's actually just been really proving us some pretty good loyalty. We have the O2 Cool fan running and this lamp running, and it's only pulling a total of 14 watts, 72% charged. Amazing. Waking up this morning in Bulldog Canyon. just about to head out. We actually completely packed up all of our gear and put it back in the roof rack. Had a nice little fire to burn some of the garbage that people left behind here. I just don't like when people do that, so I burned a lot of garbage and helped out, cleaned up a lot of the area, do what I can to help out. And now it's time to move on to the next place. Tonight we're staying inside the city of Phoenix, so it's going to be a little bit different, but good for the video. Before we head out to Sedona for our last couple of days in Phoenix before we shoot back to Colorado for our new jobs, I just wanted to point out how much I'm spending on gas right now. $90 for 28 gallons. Oh my gosh. Rhonda, you were supposed to save me on gas. What happened to this theory? The V6 was not a good choice. Should have went with a diesel. It's the last day in Phoenix. We're actually headed out of Phoenix right now on the freeway. Super busy traffic. It's a Friday, and yeah, usually it's like some Los Angeles traffic, no doubt. But we're looking at the beautiful skyline of Phoenix, Arizona for the last time. And man, I had a great time while I was here for 4 months. 4 months! I was here for 4 months. So let's head back on the road, back to Colorado, because it's starting to warm back up. And everyone knows on this channel that has been watching since the January, the start of our van life, that Colorado and I have a history. So we're going back so we can have some more fun there. Country now. It just got off the road and into the gravel road, and then soon we'll be in the sand, and that is where we want to be. Sedona, Arizona. Beautiful. And now the Honda behind me is running pretty well, but I'm leaving her in the dust because this clearance on the van feels just like a pickup truck, so I'm able to just bull on through things. I gotta slow down for other people though, because you don't want to cut them off the road. The road gets pretty narrow, especially the Prius, man. We can't cut the Prius off. People are staying in tents, campers, vans, buses, everything. It's literally everything is out here. So even people are camping right off of their side-by-sides. So if you guys like the Arizona feel, we made it to Fire Road 525 in Sedona, Arizona. And now today's task is actually going to be a big one. We're going to take apart this wall here and bring back our window. So that way we have more natural light and another vent, because we like that screen system there. So we're gonna bring that back in, and Ahab's now just coming in. Hey buddy, wanna go up and eat? Hungry? Oh yeah. Or he's gotta go to the bathroom. Next setup here is, I got a saw today, a Ryobi saw that runs on an 18-volt battery, same as my drills. Comes with a blade, so we're gonna use that to maybe cut this, the window out of this once we take apart the R3 and re-insulate. It's gonna be a little task, but we have all day and some beautiful views. rocking today with everything out. Full versatility in the van. GMC Savannah today. We have a breakfast scene is what we're on. We have out the back doors, our entire kitchen set up. And then some of the tools and random things that need to be set aside while being in van shuffle mode. We recently cut the window out yesterday, and then this morning we woke up extra early and re-insulated the inside so that way there's no leak out. There's still some, and we gotta fix some more things, but it didn't turn out bad. We didn't even plan to reuse this board, and for being in the middle of nowhere with no power, yeah, I'm gonna sand this up and trim all that out, make that look nice again. We're gonna run a curtain in the inside. That's gonna look beautiful. Outside here, we got some trash burning with the chairs and kind of monitoring that system. So we got two different things going on here. We're on our way to Cottonwood this morning from Sedona, and the view is actually just amazing, breathtaking. So we're gonna enjoy the view, kind of driving slow down this dirt road, and we're pretty far in on Fire Road 525. If you guys look it up on, what's some good camping apps to suggest?
The Van Life app is what I use.
I use Free Roam. Those are the ones that we really use, honestly, though, but they've been really very dependable.
Oh, for sure.
Like, we haven't gotten to a spot that we're like, meh, except for the Mongolian.
Yeah.
But that was only because it was closed, because it was so cold and it snowed that the road conditions were too dangerous for them to allow you to go on it. MJ and I decided to go on an actual little adventure, completely just ghost mode off the trail, and we walked about, I'd say about, what, half mile? Maybe 0.75% of a mile into the whole little backwoods. No campsites, no campers, nobody. Just a great view of Sedona's Red Rock Mountains. Amazing. And we actually ended up bringing a few things. The Scooby-Doo blanket, the Jackery Explorer 240 with the speaker, and some beers. And MJ says that I'm lacking on the snacks for her. I didn't bring her any snacks, I brought her water. I brought me beer.
Cold water.
Water nonetheless. Water doesn't age. Come on, guys. Stick with me on this one. Comment section below. Does water age? 3-week-old water in a hydro should be just fine, I would say. As long as it's cold. She thinks it needs to be replaced every time we use it. Well, that's impractical.
Not every time, but you know, if it goes 3 weeks.
Comment below. Alright, we'll find out who's the winner of this debate. We were walking on this trail and we found a snake. Well, MJ did anyway. We almost stepped on it. I don't know too much about snakes, so I'm not gonna go too close to it. But he's pretty fast. Hey, little buddy. You can pinch them behind the head, I know that. And he doesn't look venomous. But you never know, so I'm not gonna take a chance. Just wanted to get him for the vlog. Goodbye, little buddy. Slither away. Back to the trail. Right, MJ?
Right.
Got lots of gear. You look like you're camelback right now because I'm filming and I made her carry some things. MJ and I are just about to leave Sedona now. It's been a great 3 days out here. We ended up spending just a little bit of time in Cottonwood yesterday, and we got some coffee at a local coffee shop, and then came back out here with some groceries and stayed the rest of the day. And now we're on our way onward. We're about to leave this site here though. So let's get out of here. Drive safely, and we have about 16 minutes on this off-road. And this, my friends, is why you always roll down your window when you get out of your vehicle and get started. Because sometimes doors lock automatically on most vehicles. So just a little heads up when you guys are living van life. I've lived car life before van life, and I also worked at plenty of detail places and the places where you just got to know to keep the vehicle's keys outside of the vehicle. But if you guys are kind of new to that, that's a really good tip. Make sure if the vehicle's running, crack your window when you step out, because it's easy just to reach in and unlock the doors. It's no hassle. If you lock the keys in your car when it's running, not only are your keys locked in your car, but your vehicle is going to run out of gas. It's going to sit there and idle this entire time you're waiting for your secondary key or a locksmith. So both of those sound like a nightmare. To avoid it, just crack the window. Well, ladies and gentlemen of the channel, it doesn't get any more in the mountains than this. This is absolutely 100% as in the mountains as anyone could get. We could fall off this edge and the van could be toast. And some of these edges don't even have a border, so it's actually super scary coming from a state that never had mountains or high altitude such as this. Coming up on a really cool bridge right now, which is gonna look super cool. Here it is here, and it's actually really old looking. It is just beautiful. We are leaving Sedona right now, headed to Flagstaff, Arizona. And from Flagstaff, we're gonna stay a night in a hotel, and then we actually get a night out of the van, which is pretty rare. And then we're going to head over to a ghost town tomorrow, because today's gonna rain, so we're gonna use today to stay in a hotel and charge up all our devices and take a shower and all that nice things. And then jump back on the road tomorrow. I have a Zoom meeting for a job in Colorado, and everything's kind of just moving boom, 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 super fast. So just gotta get on the road, but enjoy the trip and maybe not take as much highway this time.